Yo, what's going on, guys? And guess what Jae Crowder did, okay? Jae Crowder pinned an Instagram comment asking the Heat to trade him. I put up the tweet that was put out by NBA Central, and then as well as putting up the tweet that he liked. And this has actually been a thing that we've heard for a while, that Jae Crowder wants to go back to the Heat. And I don't blame him, okay? Jae Crowder making about 10.1, and he's like honestly the fifth or sixth guy scoring wise, because Booker, Aiden, Paul, Bridges, Cam Johnson are all in front of him in touches for scoring. And when you look at the Heat roster, who could the Heat send over to get themselves Jae Crowder? Because Jae Crowder would fill that void of PJ Tucker. And obviously everyone would be like, what about if they send us Jae Crowder packaged with Cameron Payne for Duncan Robinson in a first-round pick? I doubt that would happen. I think the Heat would be for that. I don't know if the Suns would be. But if you look at a deal that could potentially send him over here, it's a bit harder. It's a bit harder because right now, they don't have really. I don't think they'd trade Victor Oladipo. They just signed Caleb Martin, and same thing with Victor Oladipo. So really, the only trade chip that the Heat have is Duncan Robinson, and as well as they're not going to trade Tyler Hero for Jae Crowder. So Dwayne Dedmon was recently signed. So if they don't do a really the only deal I could see is Jae Crowder and Cam Payne packaged for Duncan Robinson in a first-round pick, which the Heat would at least have to throw one first-round pick in there, maybe even two. I mean, Duncan Robinson would work out on the Suns because Monty Williams would know how to utilize him. But I will admit that this would become a bit difficult due to the fact that we're looking at a situation where is this going to... I want to hear your thoughts down below. What would be your trade for Jae Crowder and why? I think this is a move that they definitely should make. And again, they would get themselves a backup point guard. And they don't even have to choose Cameron Payne as the other player. They could literally be like, give us Jae Crowder and Torrey Craig, and that would work. Or do, I think that's really the only one that they can do, because the rest, yeah, unless they wanted to do like Jae Crowder and Landry Shamet for Duncan Robinson, and then you throw in there as just a keepsake. It's a bit harder, but yeah, because Duncan Robinson and Landry Shamet, that would put you at 19 million, and Duncan makes 16.9, so you need to get like 2.1 from somebody, and I don't know. Yeah, it's a difficult move to make, because the options you typically would want aren't there. So this is where I want to hear your thoughts down below. What would you guys do? And would you even trade? Because I just don't think they should. The only guy I would trade on the Heat roster is Duncan Robinson. Everybody else, I'm just like, we got to keep them. We got to keep them. So that's where I get a bit jaded by this, because I don't think it can happen due to the fact that we have the need to. The only player that is capable of being moved is Duncan Robinson right now. And I feel like, as well as if the Heat could have made this move, they would have made this move, because they lost PJ Tucker, and Jae Crowder would have been the perfect replacement for said PJ Tucker. So that's where I sit here. I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen with this due to the fact that they would have done a move like this if it was there. And I think the Suns don't want to make this move either, because why would they give up Jae Crowder? So that's where we are with this. And I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. What would you guys do if you were in their shoes, and why? But yeah, that's it. Have a great day, guys. I love y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button.